The Renaissance is often described in history books as a period of time, but in truth, it was far more than a span of centuries. It was the rebirth of the human spirit itself. It was the story of a civilization stepping out of the dark corridors of the Middle Ages and walking into the light. In this age, art was never mere decoration. A painting, a fresco, a sculpture, or a manuscript each carried questions about who we are and where we stand in the universe. Artists used their brushes not only for color, but to make thoughts and emotions visible. Every hue was a message, every line a cry, every figure a question. Yet the brilliance of the Renaissance also cast its shadows. Hidden symbols, the tragedies of artists, the censorship of the church, the intrigues of the courts. Within beauty, there was pain. Within light, there was darkness. Michelangelo's weary eyes gazing at the ceiling, Caravaggio's violent brawls, Bruno's courage consumed by flames, Galileo's truths glimpsed through the telescope yet silenced by fear, the whispers of conspiracy in Medici palaces. These are not mere anecdotes. They are human stories that reveal the price at which art was created. And perhaps the greatest secret of the Renaissance is this: the artists could be chained, but art itself never could. The Inquisition could ignite flames, palaces could dictate orders, patrons could impose demands. But the painter's brush, the poet's pen, the sculptor's chisel struck blows that broke those chains. For art is the purest expression of humanity's longing for freedom. Today, as we walk through museums, the works we see bear not only beauty, but also the traces of resistance and survival. When we gaze upon these paintings, we see more than figures. We feel the fears, the hopes, the grief, and the dreams of the artist. Perhaps this is why Renaissance art still echoes within us, because it shows us the contradictions of being human. In the palaces of the Renaissance there was grandeur, but also betrayal. In its cathedrals there was glory, but also fear. In the artist's brushes there was hope, but also tragedy. This union of opposites is what transforms the Renaissance from a historical era into an eternal lesson. Even centuries later, we still turn back to the Renaissance, because there we see humanity's oldest story, the struggle between power and freedom, the clash between faith and reason, the endless war between darkness and light. And this is why the Renaissance still lives with us. For art transcends time. A painter's brushstroke, a sculptor's mark upon stone, a scientist's line of thought, these can still touch the human heart centuries after they were made. Perhaps this is the ultimate power of art, to defeat time itself. Patrons are forgotten, kings are buried, prohibitions crumble into history. But art endures, and the voice of the artist continues to whisper, even after centuries, true beauty lies hidden in the light of freedom.